Alright, welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4. This is the Millennium Dawn modded playthrough of the United States. We are prepping for war still. We're working on our central rail line here to connect the East and West United States with a functional, I was actually meaning to click supply, route to our capital. So, yeah, Trinidad and Tobago, Cambodia, and Panama get resources from that rail line area. Or no, from these. Maybe it is down that rail line. I don't know. Not familiar with it. By 4%. Yep. In any case, we are finishing up our first cross-country rail that will be able to provide max supply. So, progress, guys, progress. Let's see here. We are pushing crazily hard on this tech, even though some of it is not ahead of time. Some of these are actually 30, which is another wild thing. So let's go ahead and get that autocannon. We're going to need that. The vehicle research will finish shortly. Gonna get a bunch of jets and things. That'll be nice to have. And then we can work on the the future engines too. I want to say we forgot to click on Panama here. Yep. Yeah, we did. We definitely did. I totally messed that up, but we're just gonna keep it. We'll spread it out a little bit. Foreign investment. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Probably our only way to combat the irony of trying to give Iran money for nuclear plants and they don't want it is hilarious to me. That is not lost on me right now. That is absolutely funny. Japan here. They'll take money. Yeah, because our interest rate is only 1%, and we get back something like 14, I think. Yeah, so we're at 14% returns. If I take out loans, it's not like, oh my god. Let's see, that moves us to 2.5. I'll keep investing. Japan should have a bunch of nuclear power plants. Why didn't they not? We need to get this fixed. There we go. Alright, so we pushed that up. Missing out on money. We're just leaving it on the table. Like our production is cycling through the roads very quickly. I would assume maybe Massachusetts or Vermont might provide resources, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Yeah, and we're at negative money again from some event. Still paying our investments on the jet. We're gonna lobby again. I should be able to take these. I will lose votes though after we take that. I do need to make note of that. And then, yep, looks like everything else is pretty much where we want. So now, army. We need to fix our army. These are all the wrong infantry, like armor divisions. So let's see what our division with a actual real 37% width doesn't, the 54% fighting strength, and it's stronger. So this is a comparison, right? 35%, or no, sorry, 85. Why is our average reliability so low? Oh, because of their training? Okay. Well, yeah. They get way more armor stat, though. But their combat width is 30, which is nice. They only have 50 org. Their air attack is... Well, I guess I'm still looking at it while it's weakened. I need to wait. We'll wait. We're just gonna chill. We're gonna wait. I'm gonna go through these other ones here. Maybe not. Maybe I'm not doing that. I already have it open. There we go. Let's click that one. And I do need to mess with my special forces as well. All right, looks like it's back up to full. So let's check out we're twice as fast. We have double the health. We have double the soft attack. Not double the hard attack. We have way more than a 10th more or a 20th more org. So that's really good. Our defense is way better. Our breakthrough is not double, but like almost double. Armor is less by a significant sum because we remove the tanks, but our piercing is way higher. We have more initiative. We can entrench a little better. Combat width is bigger, but not significantly. We have a huge EXP loss. Service support. Maybe I need to evaluate that. So we did actually get our backdoor in Russia done. Let's check that out. So when we lose units, we go way back, but we have service support. Why do we not get it? All right, we're revisiting the moon, so let's go back to Mars next. Oh no, it's making an outpost, so let's make an outpost next, my bad. Yeah, so we get helicopter service on our helicopter. This health bonus. Yeah, because if I change this right to combat, we get lower mobility, but what goes up? So we get lower EXP loss. I can't tell if our reliability goes down or up. Supply use goes up. Defense goes up. Piercing goes up. But not by like a crazy amount. I don't know. Oh, here we go. Non-alignment popularity bonus, please. I really don't see that as being beneficial, so we're just gonna sit on it. Special forces we'll deal with in this last year before the war. Oh, we took out a $1 trillion loan because of the jet. Let's go. Gotta do this. We gotta click this a whole hell of a lot more. Like we are lobbying right now. That's good. We have enough political power. I'm actually gonna take both of these while we can. Yep. Can't do anything about that losing money thing. I think it's probably coming from this, honestly. Yeah, it's all our debt. It's our debt that's doing it. We pay off every bit. We're barely positive. We're like balancing a tightrope right now. That the F-35 is going to bankrupt us. So there is a way to fix that, and we're going to do it. So the Georgia, we're going to actually get into Wolfpack 2. Yeah, we want Wolfpack 2 to kind of fill out here. Get those 3 into there. Got some attack subs. A stealth destroyer, actually. So that's cool. The USS Washington. So we're going to put that with that fleet there. So we could throw that in the Mediterranean. They're probably going to get blown up. Or the Pacific. I would rather see it in the Pacific, honestly. The Pacific Theater is going to need more help. Okay, so we lose the sanctions. So that's going to help us out. Attack subs. We do need... I'm actually going to throw them with that Mediterranean group. And they are going to supplement patrols. That is a modern piece of equipment. So we can do our tank upgrades after this finishes. So we'll do that then. Yeah, so artillery is something we need to do immediately. Yeah, so let's get artillery figured out. We'll put these under Colt. Doesn't look like we have a lot left. All right. Research. I am interested to see what happens. So we're going to get light aircraft first. We'll be able to upgrade the Raptor. That'll be nice. We get a 4% research bonus. That'll put us at 180. We've got ships moving into their fleets. This is a modern carrier fleet, so let's go ahead and put this as a plane. Gotta make it a little cool plane symbol there. And these are also carriers, so I don't want to forget they're there, so we'll get them the right symbol. And we'll start mothballing older carriers. I'd rather we mothball them than the Russians when we can. Yeah, because where are they all at, even? We don't even have enough fleets. They've got to be... Okay, so this is one. This is in the Mediterranean. Pacific has 2, 3... We've got 3 of them in the Pacific. Oh, and then we still have a bunch of old helicopter operators. Gross. That's actually disgusting. That's covering all that, huh? We may reevaluate how we're doing that. So let's go ahead and remove that. All right, so this patrol area is going to get adjusted. We want all of these carriers here. We want to hit their subs where it hurts. So I think we're going to have enough. We're going to reinforce the Pacific fleet pretty heavily. We're going to want to come for this North Sea area. Yeah, so this task force can't even cover. We can cover shipping lanes. So the Mid-Atlantic. And North Atlantic are probably where we're going to want to be. With this older fleet. And we're going to move them over to the Atlantic. Something like that. And that'll be one of the first fleets we start deleting. So we'll get rid of all those carriers that are there. Alright. I imagine that railroad is finishing up at this moment. Yeah, so we are doing Nashville to Dallas. We're about halfway through. That's annoying. Let's see. The supply map. Every other rail line except for that section is done. And then we have Vancouver to Alaska. So this is Vancouver. So that's this rail line here finishing up. And we're going to need an internal line down to Washington, probably across here somewhere. But we'll figure that out in a minute. Do need some naval ports in Alaska to be upgraded. We're going to move those up. We're also going to add more manufacturing. And we are fast approaching the time, so let's get our infantry right on some of these other groups. That is the right one. That is not. I wonder if I flipped that other one over that we were looking through, doing comparisons with. Don't remember. I need to mess with the Special Forces and Tank Division designs. I do know that. Alright. So we're missing production of something. What are we missing production of? Attack helis? What? We are not. That is an attack helicopter. Right there. How would we be missing? Okay, it's gone. I have so many questions about that actually now. That was actually insane to see. Still, okay, we've actually finished a lot of those roadways up. That's probably what's helped a lot of our resource gain, I would think. And we're gonna pay. Oh, how did I lose money paying off debt? That's crazy. That no, no, it didn't happen again. Not repeatable. Whatever happened there. So 14 days, we're going to get one of these to go through, and then we really need to get safe banking. And we got encryption. Reinforced encryption needs to be maxed, and then we can get AI stuff. And what is happening there? Who is justifying on us? What? What? Okay, so it's not cool. It's not okay. Are they starting it early? When are they justifying? So ours is the 24th of June, 2 years ahead. They're justifying. Hold up. Does this speed it up if we both do it to each other? Can we just go to war now? Like, I would rather do this early. Like, let's get it out of the way. Mano y mano, Putin. Even though I don't have any of my combat divisions ready. I'll do it now. If you want to do it, I'll do it. Let's go. All right, so they're promoted. These got a lot of promotions here. These are very effective at what they were doing. Give them division attack, supply, org. They get diminishing returns. So it is nicer. Alright, I'm sure we just got boats. Yeah, we did just get boats. Okay, so we got a couple more missile subs and a stealth destroyer we can add in somewhere. Check our fleets right now. Oh. What? So Europe's gonna beat me to the punch? You kidding me? Ah. That's game over, guys. That's sorry. Son of a gun. I couldn't even make the declaration. You gotta be kidding me, guys. You gotta be kidding me with. They literally beat me to the punch on it. Oh, they're gonna kick Russia's butt in too. It's not even gonna be close. That is gonna be wild. Why? Why don't I get the opportunity, guys? Pacific, we're gonna throw him in there. We got another missile sub. America is not in decline anymore, so that's good. And yeah, look at that. That is a crazy fight that's gonna happen. Who's winning and losing? Looks like Russia's actually gonna make 2 pockets here. That is... Okay, I was wrong. Uzbekistan joined, so... You've got 2032 is the breakout of World War III. That is what happened. At least in this playthrough. That is wild. Kazakhstan joined the CSTO, so their faction's getting bigger because of the world tension. Oh, and Russia's getting pushed back. Yep. Original border is right here. This red line. Russia's made some advances in the north. Turkmenistan. Where is Turkmenistan? I would have thought it. There it is. Okay, so they're actually getting a faction that's going to be very close to my borders. That's wild. Can I do anything on Iran now? I cannot. I cannot join a war. Oh. If I had actually been able to do what I needed to do in Ukraine, this wouldn't have happened this way, guys. What a fight up north. Taking out the nuclear silos. Nice. Good job, Europe. So what? I don't like that they're taking that, though. This is what I was talking about. I'm going to end up at a war with Europe, too. Oh my god. It's going to be Russia, then Europe, then China is what's going to happen. That's going to be an interesting one. Look at that. I can't tell who's winning. This is pretty much an even fight right now. I don't have a lot of agents in Europe, so I can't even tell how their army's doing. Russia, on the other hand, I should have some intel on. So let's see. They've still got their borders to the south. Yeah, that pocket's about to close, man. That's gonna be rough. Somehow we're back up to 20 billion in monies. I don't understand that. Wrong button, I didn't mean to click that. Like, our act finished. Definitely need to lobby some more. Nope, 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 nope. Ah, damn, I didn't mean to click that. I was self-funding. I was self-funding, guys. Damn. I did click the button. I did click the button. I clicked the wrong button. This is why I stopped playing first-person shooters. I'm too old. I make dumb mistakes. Oh, they just encircled some and wiped some out. Russia cannot take Europe. Can y'all actually win this fight? Please. I literally am gonna sit here for 2 years watching this, aren't I? And then just come in and not have a real battle and just be mad. This is like make or break, though. If they can connect the Slovalky gap. They're really, really doing it. Russia is actually winning this. They are making the gains right now. Oh no. China, China, China. Don't you dare start this now. I'm sorry, I got too involved in the fight. I need to actually fix some things. We need tanks. And I need to get them out now, effectively. M111 Petraeus, I guess that's the future tank for us, I guess. I can put a railgun on the tank? It has a horrible reliability. 35%. 30% reduction. I'm sorry. And these are like minus 15. There's no chance. Where are the mediums? Where are the mediums? I'm not seeing my... There it is. Yeah, see, future allows light tank roll, forbids IFV or future. Wow, you can have mediums on light tanks? That's crazy. Yeah, no, we want future medium gun. Um, Smooth bore launching, ATGMs. I think we actually do want armor bonus here. It gives more breakthrough and defense. Yeah, so we're going to go with the armor bonus. Reloading system is going to be revolver. Oh, God. There's so much equipment now. So support drones, what do these do? Crazy soft attack bonus. These would be really good on IFVs. SAMs, reliability reduction, but they give air attack and a speed reduction. Yeah, I don't care about that. Can't put these on. I think this is just for IFVs and stuff like that. APCs maybe. It's crazy piercing, guys. 52 is a wild piercing bonus. Defensive systems. Are all these unique? It's hard to tell. Like, is this the most advanced? Because this gives armor. This is dope. This is the same stat bonuses as that, just less. So I'm going to say this 5 here is what we want. And then barrel extension gives more piercing, lowers reliability. Boosts heart attack a little bit. That's probably pretty good. Yeah, we definitely want barrel extension. I'm going to say maybe support drones. They did give a heart attack bonus, so I'll go ahead and give drones. These are definitely going to be heavy tanks with what gives them most breakthrough. We'll go that. Oh, this is tough. Non-explosive reactive armor. Future is very strong, but thermal armor isn't better. It provides less armor but more defense, but better reliability. Stealth armor is a little bit weaker. This gives more breakthrough, less defense, way more armor, more hardness. Doesn't do anything for attacks, so let's go ahead and keep it with non-explosive reactive armor. We want gas turbine, and we want whatever the max is, so probably that. Battle stations, you want future. That's a crazy amount of breakthrough in defense bonus. Then we get here, we could do electric engines with massive fuel reduction if we care, but we're America. We have so much oil, it doesn't matter. So blowout panels is a 15% reliability versus 7 for mine protection and 10 for ergonomic troop doors. So blowout panels. Oh, you can put ERA instead of space armor? That makes it so slow. Space makes it a little bit faster. Let's go space first, and then let's look at explosive reactive. Actually, less defense. There's no more hardness to be found. Lowers reliability. Nah, we're just gonna go with spaced armor. Battery ammo? Railgun, plasma, or focused laser beam? I'm sorry, I'm absorbing what I read there. Yeah, so we can go up to... Yeah, so we're at like crazy good stats there. These are terrible for our reliability. That's great. So we'll go the M11 Petraeus, and we'll call it MBT1 US M11 Petraeus. We'll just store that in there. 2032. And we'll throw that on that. And I'm actually going to change this because I think that looks horrible. That is probably better looking. That looks like that picture, so we'll go with those. That looks more futuristic-y. And did I not save? Oh dear God, me. Sorry. We're good. Aesthetics aside, now we're good. All right. So we fixed our tank, fixed our helicopter. We did not fix our IFV yet. We've got a lot of work there. We need way more of those. We need to do all our military factory, not factories, but what you call them? Industrial complex companies. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and work on torpedoes and things. Carrier is gonna wrap up here shortly. We're gonna need those. Global warfare is going down pretty fast. Definitely want torpedoes. There's a lot of applications. And yeah, I'd rather see this divulge into a stalemate where Russia loses control of a lot of this. Actually, fairly interested in what happens here. This looks like they pushed up this mountainside and then got surrounded. That's interesting. Did Panama wrap up? Oh, they did. We have money. Take our money. Come on, Panama. Alright, so Panama will join us. I failed at getting Ukraine to join. That's pretty sad. It's sad, because I've spent all that time and energy on it. Alright, we're getting more enrichment done. Research-wise. Our infantry, it's important, but it's not crazy important right now to me. How did we get up to 38 trillion in debt? We were just at 28, guys. What are we doing? What are we doing? Lunar outposts. I guess it was all these. Were these super expensive? Yeah, these didn't help. Not even a little bit. 80 billion is acceptable, but 500 is a bit much. You get Space Marines? Space Force? So we can establish Space Force. We get division attack and organization bonuses that are insane. This lowers our military industry construction speed. Air Force fuel consumption goes up. I really don't like that. And then our production efficiency cap lowers even. But our air range goes insane. And we get special forces bonuses. Well, we've already established Space Force in real life, so might as well do it. I don't really see a loss there. Safe banking. I have to keep lobbying. That's what I'm seeing. Okay. Yeah. And I should be able to get some more bauxite mines going. I don't need to mess with regulations going forward, so that's good. Light metals and steel. Light metals and steel. Let's get all that we can. Yep. Got more factories coming through. The pipeline there. Gonna do something I'm going to regret, but we're gonna knock that down. I want more factories. So we'll see what that does. To do some crazy work. How did we go to 30? How did we go to 30 billion? I lowered the tax rate. I'm missing mentally. What? What? That just broke my brain, guys. Like, what? Like, why would that happen? The stability, maybe? Like, what shift would cause... Like, we're up to 88 trillion. I see that, but that's not... Unemployment rate is still 20% over. And we're still at 51% unemployment. I don't understand. My brain doesn't work this well to be dealing with all this mess. That broke my brain. We're gonna add 2 more factories up there, and then probably need to add offices. I don't know what happened there. That's still super confusing to me. Alright, let's check on this European war. What do we got? So Russia is beating Europe. That is what is happening. I wonder how the Navy's fights are going. So, in mainland Europe, though, they are having a hell of a fight. And actually, the longer Europe can hold off, the better it's going to be. And I think it crashed. Oh my god. Maybe I saved it. I might need to go slower with the whole fight thing, switching between screens. It may not like that. Global. This is like global conflict. Yeah, so they're holding up north. They've lost the initiative in Central Europe. Somehow we're positive in money. I don't understand that one. Moved up a bunch, like lowering our tax rate. Makes no sense. Decision-wise, getting those. The only thing I can think of is maybe we got Wall Street influence ahead of getting these done in 16 days. But even that doesn't mentally compute. Then I messed up here, so we're gonna deal with those consequences. Oh, special forces. That's what I need to work on. So I'm gonna go slow. And hope it doesn't crash. I mean, this is relatively what we want from our special forces, other than heavy mechanized now. This is probably fine. That is definitely fine. Probably want to give them FPVs because of the crazy bonuses those give for terrain. And then, I don't know, attack choppers make more sense to me. special forces units get helicopters. Man, that really does lower your bonuses, though. Maybe just artillery. Might just give them artillery. Let's see. Gives them tons of soft. Way more soft. What are they at? And this gives them... Oh, God. Gives them 118 soft, but you lose a couple percent everywhere. Yeah, so you lose 10%, but you get almost a quarter, so 25% bonus to your soft attack and your hard attack, honestly. Okay, attack, I'm sold. They sold me on that. More attack at least. 25 combat width. That is, that's doable. It's under 30. I can live with that. We'll call this, or 2032. We'll call it USA. See, I have to change all my naming because of Europe. Gonna kill me. Tanks. This is the other one that's all jacked up now. So I put armored infantry in here because of the org. Probably do need this, but that would be better. Mechanized and armored paratroopers get bonuses, but it really doesn't give the bonuses I would want. It's only, if I can, doesn't change. It's just the helicopter. It's literally just benefiting the helicopter. So I get rid of that, right? Mechanized and armored paratroopers versus getting an artillery battery or this air defense here. We lose movement, but I really don't care about movement on the tanks. Gives them crazy air power bonus. Reliability lowers by 10%. Oh, okay. I guess I do have to keep them. That does provide benefits. So then the other one I need to look at is our airborne brigades here. Those are benefiting from all of that. I can double artillery though now. So double artillery gives me way bigger boost. Yeah, because what are we now? Like, what are we using now? Anti-air. 60 anti-air. This goes down to 45. It's not even a big loss. This gives crazy attack bonuses. That's really hard to take and not take. So we can get 837. But this boosts our attack by 10% and 15% almost everywhere. Makes our jungle worse. But vehicles in the jungle. So if I take this, we're plus like everywhere except mountains. That's nuts. For 32 width. And if I switch to this, we go to 35. And if I put this, we're still 32. Yeah, double artillery might be nuts. Might add another... Yeah, we can do that and stay the same size, but we lose org. Or I could add another vehicle for more org. And we're going to do that. And we're going to make this a 40. Make it a 40 width. Or 39, I guess. I could do 42. Because 42 will get reduced by the percentage reduction, I think. So we'll call this 2032. Yeah, so I want to sit on that for a second. Our where's our airborne? That would be under SOCOM. I don't have any. Do I not have any airborne? No, I do. Right here. What is it? Is this a hardness determination? Wild. Combat with 39.9. Beautiful. These are some extra trained units too. Some of them. These are not. Dear God, these are not. These need equipment and to start working out. Um. Now we're just gonna merge all those and train under him. The airborne unit. These are the wrong template. All of them. I chose poorly, is what I'm seeing. Oh my God, did I choose poorly? If I had clicked the other template, I'd have to click less. I don't think there's a better way of doing this either. So. I regret my decisions in life. I clicked the wrong one. I should have looked at this. But yeah, I want these special operations units to basically be self-sufficient anyway. And I don't need Europe to fall, so I do kind of want to watch that. I can't really do anything. I just want to see. Oh, I didn't stop this. Oh, no. All right. Well, thanks for watching. I'll catch everyone on the next episode and see you all around.